Hello Susie? I can't find Mark and I think something's wrong. There's some strange symbol painted on the wall above his bed and his room is in disarray. I haven't seen him since yesterday afternoon. No, I didn't hear anything last night. No, his phone is here too, but it looks smashed. I don't see his camera or wallet though. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll visit Robert. I'm sorry to bother you, but I can't find Mark and I think something's happened. This symbol was painted on his wall.
I don't recognize that symbol. There are many political factions here, but none with that symbol. You know the police were after him. That symbol is probably an invention of the cops, just to confuse us.
He was smarter than that. He made sure he was never followed home. He had been hiding at my place for only a week. How could the cops have caught up with him that fast?
They carry hammers but no nails. They believe themselves to be the Minotaur of the labyrinth, and he believed himself to be Theseus. They couldn't just let him go. They saw his potential. His peers were scared of his ideology in action. They would rather contemplate their annihilation, aestheticize and fetishize it.
When's the last time you heard from him? You were in regular contact, right?
The state wants to drive us into our homes, individualized so-called private units, easily traceable. They want the mass shootings to continue, make people fear the public sphere. They'll sooner outlaw public gatherings before weapons. Prison will be kept as symbols, but soon they'll just put everyone on house arrest. Instead of prisoners on the assembly line making commodities, they'll be using them as free forced labor for the digital tech market.
What the fuck are you talking about? This isn't helping me find Mark. This is important. I'm scared.
We both already know what happened to him. I'm just telling you why. Mysteries are male fantasies, so what are you doing here? You don't even know him that well.
Someone was in my home. I'm connected with this now. Aren't you worried about him?
I'm worried, but what the fuck am I supposed to do? The cops got him, that's it. It's over.
Goodbye, Robert.
Wait. Take that gun over there, just in case. If you're going to keep chasing ghosts, it's not safe out there.
Hi Sarah, I know we've only met in passing, but I was wondering if you've heard from Mark. He's mentioned you a few times, so I thought maybe you've heard from him.
No, I'm sorry. I haven't heard from him in a few days. Is everything alright?
Actually, he's missing. I went and talked to Robert, but he was of no help.
Surely not. I'm guessing you got some lecture from him. He's understandably reclusive now, but it's made him insufferable, just waiting for someone to come and so he can deliver a monologue.
Yeah, exactly. Some agoraphobe paranoid about the state confining him to his home. He couldn't identify this symbol though. It was painted above Mark's bed.
Yeah, he wouldn't know it. It's a newer faction called Dream Harvester. They're a religious fanatic group of sorts. They both oppose the digitization of consciousness but also see it as salvation, or the catalyst for insurrection. They believe a digital uploaded consciousness is the Antichrist, but once all the rich, exploiters, capitalists leave their physical vessels for eternal digital life, the proletariat can easily topple their institutions. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth, or so they say. Some sort of senile accelerationist ideology.
Would the cops have known about them?
Without a doubt. They are quite the spectacle, and somehow gaining followers. How do you know Mark, may I ask?
I don't know him all that well. Actually, Robert suggested he hide at my house since the cops have his on surveillance, but said that us not having many connections would make it harder to find him.
Maybe you didn't know, but before he became such a committed insurrectionist, he was a scientist working on epigenetics. They discovered that environmental factors and experiences change how our bodies read our DNA, which can be passed down to our offspring.
I'm somewhat familiar with epigenetics, or just what I've read in articles. But he didn't talk about his past much.
Yes, well, this research aided heavily in the technology to safely separate the physical vessel from consciousness. That's why Mark quit. Actually, he helped pave the way for the capitalists to escape the wasteland they've created for us. The Dream Harvester faction likely resent him for that.
So you think they would do this?
I know Dream Harvester has been escalating their tactics, but this is the first kidnapping I've heard of.
Do you know where I can find them? Do you think they're dangerous?
I don't have any contact or names. Sometimes you can find them on street corners preaching. They seem unpredictable to me. These factions are always volatile in nature.
Okay, well, thank you, Sarah. Hope to see you again.
Yes, you too. Please keep me updated about Mark. I know he can fend for himself, but it's still concerning.
Yes, of course. Goodbye. Oh my god, that's Mark's camera. Where did you get that? That's my friend's camera. I can see the sticker on the side. Give me that.
How much do you want for it?
Nothing, it's not yours. Give me the fucking camera. Where did you find it?
$100 and it's yours.
No, give it to me. Where did you find it?
Why do you want to know so bad where we found it? We didn't steal it or anything. It was just sitting in that abandoned building on 23rd Street. Now pay up if you want the camera.
Fine, you little fuck, I have $50. Oh great. Party boys. Hello Susie, I just found his camera. Some kids took it from that abandoned building on 23rd. There's just a bunch of flash photos of the inside. No, I don't know why he would have taken them. It's very strange. I'm going to head over there to check it out. Yes, I'll let you know when I get home. Okay, goodbye. Don't move any closer.
There's no need for that.
Are you a dream harvester?
I suppose I am. My name is Father Solomon.
Why did you take Mark?
Please put down the gun and then we can talk.
Where is Mark? I know he was here.
You have it all wrong. He came here on his own, voluntarily.
I don't believe you.
Well, it's true. He's perfectly safe. No harm has come to him.
His room was destroyed. Your symbol scrawled on the wall. You want me to believe he did that himself? You resented him for the advances in epigenetics.
No, on the contrary. You see, his work confirmed what we already believed. God created a connection between all of humankind, the collective subconscious. Epigenetics is the line connecting God and the collective subconscious, Christ, the Logos, that is consciousness. Epigenetics proves that elements of our consciousness exist through generations, altered and shared through minuscule phenotypic alterations. We share an ancestor whose teeth were ripped out of their skull, a traumatization that altered their DNA expression. Now we all dream of our teeth falling out. Maybe it was Eve. Her teeth rotted after eating the apple. These recurring symbols that appear within all of us despite not experiencing them ourselves. These archetypes passed down through generations, embedded within our genetic coding, synthesized through dreams.
Where is he then? I want to see him.
It seems maybe he didn't want to see you, that he in his isolation, tired of running from the state, realized the error of his way and the significance of his discoveries, and decided it was time to atone, leave his old life behind him.
I don't fucking believe you. He was too dedicated. His beliefs weren't frivolously enough to leave them for this nonsense.
Father, it's time. We need to leave now if we're going to do this. Is she coming with us?
No, she isn't. I apologize. We must be going now. I suggest you leave.